Amari, what up, champ?
Nash, what's the deal, my guy?
Chilling, man. Been a long time, man. You out here acting stingy with the time, man. What's going on?
Ah, never. Nah,
I hope
just
not,
working.
man. It looks like you in Sac though, right? You moved back out there or something?
Hey, come on, man. Nash, you know I ain't from Sac, man.
Of the Bay Area, excuse me. 'Cause I seen you with Virgil.
yeah.
My
I'm
bad.
back. I'm
I
back
said
in the Bay.
Sacktown by mistake. I meant Virgil because I seen
I
you.
don't got, I don't got nothing against Sacktown, but you know what I'm saying. That's that. You know, I'm from the Bay. I'm from Oakland.
And I didn't see your question, but yeah, you could post the second link I gave you to your fans for sure, and they could catch this live. We're live right now on YouTube, on X Spaces, and on Discord. And we're live, obviously, with Amari Jones. You got a
Yes,
fight
sir.
coming up. And thank you, man. Thank you for jumping on and giving us your time, man. It
Nah, for
seems
sure. Thank
like
you for
things
having
have
me, man.
changed. It seems like
Yeah,
you're in like I said in the Bay Area with Coach Virgil Hunter.
yeah. I'm training now with V, and yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a hell of a what it's been about 6, 7 months now. So I've been with V. And it's been, I've been training hard, learning a whole bunch. And I feel like my game is just going to like a whole new level right now. So it's gonna be scary once I get back in the ring and stuff like that.
Now, I guess the most common next question would be,
Yeah,
have you bumped into Andre Ward, and is he giving you like mentorship?
of course. Me and Dre, we work out at one of the same gyms out here, and I actually were just with Dre like 2 days ago. And we were just chopping it up, and every time I bump into Dre, he give me some tips and give me some game, and you know what I'm saying. We just he I didn't really know Dre that much before, but now definitely like we're starting to clean more, and you know what I'm saying. I mess with Dre. Dre is definitely a solid dude right there.
That's what's up, man. What would you say is the, I don't know if I should say best or most important. So you pick what you think is something that he said that you feel other fighters should know that helped you.
Um, so you saying like what Dre has have told me that
Yeah, like any bit of advice or insight that Dre might have given to you that you feel is some game you could spill to the next generation of fighters.
man, I don't know, cause honestly, like Dre has, I feel more so Dre has gave me game that like tailored to me. But with that being said, I can just say he's just said you gotta do what's best for you at the end of the day. Like you know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to be a man and do what's best for you. So I would say that's probably
Oh shit, champ. You know, I'm a master at this, man. You know that question was an alley oop. I'm dunking that. I'm dunking that. Is you trying to tell me that this is a conversation when, because you obviously not with DHP. So is that conversation where he like, you got to do what's good for you?
I ain't going. Nah, it ain't nothing like that.
Okay.
Nah, it ain't
Okay.
nothing like that.
Damn, we ain't put it in the rim
Yeah,
then.
nah, nah, it ain't nothing like that. Nah, he's just saying like you know what I'm saying like where, whatever it is like you know what I'm saying like we was having I can't remember exactly the conversation we was having, but whatever it was just like at the end of the day you gotta do what's best for you. So it was just like when his instance when he was going through what he was going through with
His
whatever
promotional
his
company.
promotion, you know what I'm saying, or like even when it came to him retiring, you know what I'm saying, he had to do what's best for him. You know what I'm saying, his family at the end of the day. So that's just all it was.
So you're about a little bit more than a month out from your fight. What could you tell us about your opponent? And have you been able to find any tape on him?
Yeah, my opponent, I seen a little bit. Looks like he's like a slick southpaw. Man, he boxed. He got like a European style, but man, I didn't fought about 4 or 5 southpaws already in my career, and them ain't too hard to beat for me. So man, I feel like it's gonna be another easy one. I put the work in to make these fights easy, and I just can't wait to showcase May 10th.
And where exactly is this fight taking place at? I'm obviously screen sharing your poster, but this is just for the fans that don't know and want to potentially go get tickets and
So
things.
so the fight is actually in Equatorial Guinea in Africa. It's a country in Africa. The city is called Malabo, and it's right off the coast of
What?
West Africa. Yeah.
Oh, I had no
Come
clue,
on,
bro.
Ness.
I'm expect
Come on,
what?
Ness. You know I'm an international superstar, man. You know what I mean?
How that? This is great though. This makes this interview even longer. Like, how'd that happen? This is dope.
So so my one of my training my stable mates.
You breaking up, champ? Hmm.
And I didn't have
You
a fighter to come up
you
at the
broke
time, so
up,
he asked me
champ.
like,
We lost you after you said one of your stablemates because you're driving.
um, one of my stablemates, his name's Suho.
We lost you again. You said one of my stablemates. His name is what?
Suleiman Siscoho from
Okay,
France. He's
okay,
a
okay.
47
Suleiman.
pounder.
We know. Yeah. He's like highly ranked in the WBC, right?
Yeah. So he's fighting Kavalaskis
Okay.
for the eliminator, and he basically asked me like, did I want to be on the card because he knew I didn't have nothing coming up, and I was like, of course, I love to, you know, some more international experience under my belt. So I was like, yeah, and that's
That's
pretty much how that
dope.
came about.
That's dope, man. Yeah, Suleiman is
Yeah,
number
yeah,
2 in the WBC. He might get that Mario Barrios
yeah.
shot. That's a good fight with Kavalaskis. How is there TV? I want to watch that now.
Yeah, I think it's on. I know it's gonna be on Canal Plus. I know it was talks of ESPN. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure though, but I know it's gonna be on Canal Plus though. I know that's like a big channel out that way.
That's dope. So, who's managing the career now?
Um, I don't have a manager right now,
Oh wow.
or I don't have a promoter right now. But what I would say is I got some things in the works, and it should be announced soon. So
Man, if you don't give me that info before, man, I better get a DM or
hey,
something.
no. The thing, I wish I could, but you know how I work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
no
just
no no
can't.
no! I'm not. I'm saying once it get announced, I don't want to mess up your bag, but we need
Yeah,
that
yeah,
interview once that break.
yeah. Nah, for sure, for
But
sure.
so then let's go backwards. So the manager you do have, and who is that?
I mean, I don't think I can really say that neither.
Really? Oh,
Not
because
yet.
that's gonna be
Yeah, I
new.
can't really say.
You gonna have a manager when the announcement happens, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to you. Congratulations. Early
I
congratulations,
appreciate it.
champ. That's what's
I
up, man.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Um, I don't know if I asked though, how did that move come to Virgil? Like what made you switch trainers? And honestly, I know to the world listening, they probably gonna think it's a big difference, but I want to know what you think the difference is between Virgil and BDB. He used to work with you hand in hand, right? Daryl Flanagan?
Yeah, yeah. BBS, I just talked to him probably like last week or something. But nah, so with Verge, I've been doing Verge since I was like 16. Growing up out here in boxing, I used to go over to the gym and spar the pros, and I was like 16, 17. And even Suleiman, when I was smaller, I used to go over and spar Suleiman, and I spar like a lot of the guys. Like, you remember I did that interview and I named all the guys I didn't work in camp with? A lot of them guys I didn't spar coming like in Versus Gym, like J Rock and Mario Barrios, all them guys. I didn't spar all them guys in Versus Gym. So I've been like knowing Verge and kind of have a relationship with him. But once I moved back, it was just it was only right. It was the only person that I felt fit that would be able to train me. So that's what made me go with Virgil.
And was it difficult though? Like, I mean, Verge don't really just train anybody, and he ain't really
Nah,
training anybody like that. I think just Buatsi. So, like, was it easy to get in there? Who
nah,
set
for
it
sure. I
up?
mean, Nah, so I know Verge like personally, so like it was just I went over there and was just hired and told him that I was interested in I don't know if he would train me. You know what's crazy about Verge? Verge isn't taking no more fighters on. So when I asked him, I was like, Verge, would you be interested in training me? Like, and it was crazy how the conversation went. Verge was like, yeah, I'm not really taking no more fighters. But I was like, well, you got room for one more? Like, you think you can squeeze me in? He was in. Verge told me he like, you're the only one that like I would come back for.
That's dope. That had to be motivating.
Nah, of course it was like for a legendary trainer like that to say that about me, like you know what I mean, and it was like that just took my motivation to like another level, like you know what I mean, like
For
it was
sure.
crazy. Yeah, yeah.
Now, what are some of the differences you're seeing in the training between Verge and BDB?
Um, with Verge, man, it's a lot of. I mean, more with BDB, like don't get me, like BDB, that's my guy. Like we did a lot of training and sparring, but BDB used to help me out, but Bill was my trainer, and so like I more so learned from like Bill and stuff like that. But I feel that me personally, the difference is I feel Verge like works with my style a little more. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he just he builds on my style a little more. I feel, and that's what works for me. I'm not taking nothing away from Bill and what he has taught me because I'm 13-0, 12 knockouts under Bill. You know what I'm saying? So um, I just feel like it's just opening up my toolbox and adding more tools to it.
And obviously, being here in Vegas, you had unlimited sparring. You were like always sparring Caleb and just a plethora of great
Yeah.
names. How has that changed? And do you got to pay now to fly people in?
Um, I can still get a little wiggle room with the with the sparring like without peeing. It is a little harder, I would say. Out here, it's not a lot of options, but I have a few guys that are dogs out here as well that comes consistently and give me good work. So I feel eventually I'm gonna have to fly guys in as long as I'm training out here because the bull is not that big. So yeah, eventually. But when I was in Vegas, it got to a point where I was sparring everybody, and it got a little hard for me to find sparring out there as well. Like I would say, like last few camps, it was kind of hard for me to find sparring.
Damn. So
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
that
But
you would
I didn't
normally
spar.
spar didn't want to spar?
I had sparred everybody out there. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. So you couldn't repeat spar? They wouldn't want to get work again?
Um, some, yeah, and some it was just like they just wasn't there no more. Like you know what I mean? Like some might have moved away, or I don't know. Like it's just it wasn't there.
All right, all right. Well, I know somebody that would spar. I don't know if he's too far.
You said, how do you say it again?
I know somebody that would spar, Sean McCallum. Y'all sparred in
Yeah, yeah,
he was that was
Sean,
some good work.
yeah, me and Sean sparred, and then actually Sean, before my last fight when I fought here in Oakland, Sean was here in training camp. He was actually sparring with Joshua Bawasi, and me and Sean was able to get some rounds in, like once or twice, like like two sessions in I think, and so it was good. But nah, Sean definitely a dog. He's super awkward, like you know what I mean. He's super awkward.
You triggered that next question. So that means you got work with Buatsi too?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sparred with Josh all the time. I was helping him out, some before his last fight. I sparred Josh before the fight with Hutchinson. Josh is my guy, man. That's my guy. I was in Saudi for the fight and everything. It was a good fight. I'm kind of mad. Of course I'm mad he didn't get the win, um, but hey, it's boxing. He's gonna come back harder. So
For sure. So listen, I got a few questions from the people, and after this, we'll get you out of here.
Yeah.
Octo says, "Yo, champ, who's your favorite music artist, and give us one movie we should watch."
My favorite music artist right now, probably, I'll say probably like Lil Durk or something. And then um, a movie you should watch. Godfather. That's definitely a movie you should, watch all the time.
But Toledo Treese, what do you think would
Hey,
take?
anyway, I can see the comments or not.
Yeah, the live comment. I mean, you would from the second link I sent you. Those are the live
Oh, okay.
comments.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right.
Yeah. We got Toledo Treese. He says, "What do you think it would take for you to get an Ammo Williams or Troy Isley fight? And what is your favorite brand of gloves?"
Um, right now, my favorite brand to train in is winning, and probably like my favorite gloves for fighting is probably like, I don't know, Everlast MX. But to get a fight with Ammo or Troy, I think I'm probably like, one or two fights away from a fight like that. But you know, it gotta make sense. I would feel for all of us. Them fights it's a lot of money on the table. So I feel it don't make no sense for us to fight like right now. It's just we might as well just break bread with each other and make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's being smart. Working smarter, not harder.
All right, I got 450. What up, champ? Looking forward to seeing you rip the head off your opponent. If you could fight one celebrity and if you win, you get all their money, who would it be? That's a funny one. I never heard that. I like that. We might have to repeat that one to other guests.
Elon Musk.
That's dope. That's a lot of money, too.
Of course.
Word. We got Ali and Dago that says, "What up, Amari? How far up in weight do you see yourself going?"
Definitely, I could see light heavy for
Light
sure.
heavy,
Light heavy. Yeah.
175. George
Yeah.
Foster in the UK. Who do you think really won the first two fights between Canelo and Triple G?
Mm, it went draw. Canelo win, right?
Yep. Drawn and Canelo got to win.
Okay. I feel Triple G won the first one. It was a
And you
draw
gave
the
the
second
second
one.
to Canelo?
No, a draw for the second.
Oh, okay. Mr. Benny Hinn, what do you think of the current champions at 160? And who do you see as the guy you're bound to cross paths with with for big money?
The current champions at 160. Niggas is old. Niggas old as powdered milk.
Damn, Adamas, let me
Man,
check. I don't think Adamas that old.
Thomas about like 30 something. I'm not gonna lie, he definitely surprised me with that fight with Hamza Shiraz.
He 30, 1994.
Oh, he 30.
And yeah, he did good with Shiraz. He should have
Yeah, I was
won. I
surprised.
picked him to fucking win
Yeah,
too, man. He
no,
should
no,
have
yeah.
won.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he won that. I watched that fight live. I thought he won that. Um, I just felt honestly with Adamas, he won that clear. I don't know what they was thinking. I
Mhm.
don't know what they was thinking. But the other champions, of course, Lara. Like I said, he old as hell. Janet Beck. I don't really know how old Janet Beck is, but they're all older. Like you know what I mean? Like they're bound to retire or move up in weight. So I don't know. The division's wide open. Even with the young guys coming up, the guys around my level and stuff like that. I feel like we gotta start making some noise. So
Have you sparred Troy Isley? Him being out here, you being out here when in your time in Vegas?
Yeah, me and Troy sparred one time. It was good work. Me
And
and
I'm
Troy had
sure
good work. It was
you and
competitive, super
Carlo.
competitive.
I'm sure you and Carlos too.
Um, I
No.
never sparred. I never sparred Carlos Adames.
What about Freydis Rojas?
No, I never sparred Freddie neither. I know. I don't know Freddie personally. Like call him like a homie or nothing like that. But like, I used to see Freddie all the time at the OTC. But yeah, nah. I never sparred Freddie neither.
I
He's
asked
at
because
160 now.
no, but that's the
No.
thing, man. I caught that dude sparring Carlos one day in Top Rank. I'm like, holy shit. I
Oh,
was an
okay.
instant fan. I didn't know who he was, and then after that, I became a
Oh yeah,
fan.
no, I'm not gonna lie. Freddie, since that I seen him in the amateur stuff, Freddie's been good.
Let me get back to these. We got.
Who you want to see me fight, Ness?
I mean, you still a prospect. I ain't rushing unless you telling me you
Who,
ready to jump. If you
who
ready
you
to
want?
jump, if you ready to
Who you want
jump,
to see me? Who you want to see me fight, Ness?
um, damn, this a tough fight, champ. But this will set you up for a world title ASAP. Tyrone Davis. That's a tough fight though. You sparred him before? Yeah, that's a tough fight. I mean, he gave hell. He's good. He's good. He did really good with Benavidez, even in that loss. He's durable. I don't know if he did an April Fool's though. He talking about he was retiring on April 1st, so maybe it was an April Fool's joke. He beat Elijah Garcia, which is his biggest win.
Yeah.
But that just means it's his time. That's all. But that's a tough fight. What you think? You think it's not tough?
Where, 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 what is he doing now? Like he beat Elijah, and
Yeah,
what is
bro.
he?
That's the
Is
problem
he
with
on high horse about
PBC.
that?
That's the problem with PBC. He beat Elijah, and Elijah already had a return fight.
I mean, do I need to come pick up that strap from him or something? Like, do I need to come?
Probably. Hell
Might as well,
yeah.
they might as well let me take that off his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
he not doing nothing with it.
Hey, I would love to watch it. I think that's a great fight. Certainly a great fight.
No, it's definitely a fight I
You
love.
know what else is a good fight? If just in case
Huh.
you like, man, that's on some bullshit. Give me dudes with losses. Eldy Cedeno.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. He just fought on the zone. He got a left hand, straight left knockout. He might be a southpaw. He Dominican. You know who it is because his brother is Hendry. They both at one point was signed to Ken Porter a couple years ago. And they both was in Vegas. And definitely you know his brother because he sparred Devin in Top Rank. Hendry Martinez. He don't go by
He was a
Cedeno.
he was a he was a Dominican guy.
Yup. Yup.
I
Yup.
think I think I think I know that guy you talking about. 'Cause
And this
I
is his
remember seeing him
brother.
coming
This
in.
is this is his brother that I'm talking about. That would be a good fight. You know,
Yeah.
he just fought at 160 in Bethlehem, PA. It was on the zone. Marshall Kaufman fight.
Okay. I never seen him before.
Yeah, that's a good fight. Let me see. All right, since you don't know him, get you someone you do know. I mean, the thing is, you ain't gonna be able to get him to say yes, but Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. But he ain't gonna say yes because he beat Daniel. He beat Daniel Jacobs, so he trying to get more to the top. He not gonna look, no disrespect, but you want his spot,
Yeah.
so he gonna say no. But if you could get him to say yeah, great fight, great fight. If you gonna
Yeah.
get signed,
Shane.
if you gonna get signed and you got that money behind you, you could get that Conor Coley fight because he just fought Vito Minilecki, so that's another
Oh
good
yeah,
fight.
yeah, yeah.
You can
He's
knock him
trash
out
too.
to show that you better than Vito. Vito got a draw with him. People thought Vito lost that fight, so that's
Yeah.
another good fight. And the reason I say put money
He's
behind you
trash too.
is because that dude you would need to pay him, right? Because he would be the B side to you, Conor Coley.
Yeah.
So you need somebody to, stage the show.
Yeah. No, for sure, for sure. I mean, all these guys you're naming, the ones I know, the ones I don't, I'll fight them all. Just gotta make
Beautiful.
sense.
I got major media. If you created a player in EA's Fight Night, what would be your current rating for power, speed, and ring IQ?
Okay, power. Um, I give him like a. You talking about if it was me?
Yeah, yeah.
Like if I was.
If you were a fighter in Fight Night,
Yeah. Okay, power. I give my power like a 90. I say like a 92. I give myself
damn.
like a 92 power. Speed. I'll go.
Hey yo, your box rec do say you 92.31.
Oh, you do?
It do.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So my speed, I'll give it a 90. I get like a 90, and then my ring IQ, like a 96 or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Let me see. We got a couple more and we'll get you up out of here. Next one is from Dom in an OKC. He says, "What's good? If you can make 3 big fantasy fights for yourself with any current boxers today, what would the matchups be?" See, you asked me who I wanted to see you fight. Now it's your turn.
Fantasy matchups. Charlo.
Which one?
Uh,
I mean, I guess 68. That's why I got to say which one, 68 or 60 or 54.
Jamal Charlo.
Okay, the
Jamal.
bigger one.
Um. Dang, that's hard. That's kind of hard. Charlo. Damn, what's another one? I'd say like Bud.
Whoa. Did you ever get to spar him in his time in Vegas?
Nah, I never sparred Bud. And Earl.
Ooh. So you don't think Earl should retire?
I would want him to retire.
All right. Terrence from Homestead, Florida. What up, champ? Congrats on your success. Are you still signed with DHP? You made that clear. No, you said announcement coming soon.
Yeah.
Just want to shout him out for dropping his question. We got Matt Bent, Kansas City, by the way of the Caribbean. If you had your way, design your ring entrance. Another good question.
Mm. Um. If I had my way, man. Honestly, like I do like I don't know some iconic rapper or something. I'm not too sure. I don't know. That's a hard one. Some type of like iconic rapper with like a. But the thing about it though, it's like it's already been done with like iconic rappers and like some crazy entrance, like whether it was like when Floyd came out with like the circus or like when Tank came out with the Thriller thing. So I don't know. I don't know. That's hard. But definitely some type of like iconic rapper though. I don't know which one, but somebody huge.
Have you watched Jahad Tucker fight, and what's your thoughts on him?
Bro, he's like a journeyman at this point, right?
Oh, shit. Are you confused or you taking shots?
No,
Okay.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Chip, how you gonna say you serious, man? He got like, yo, what the
He got
fuck?
like what?
Bro, he got one loss and one draw. Yo, he said journeyman. Yo, that's wow. Wait, y'all must have got some work then. Y'all had words? What happened? Why you don't like him?
Jahai, he used my name
Oh,
he
I ain't know. See,
like
I'm hey yo, champ, I be smoking, man. I don't remember that.
Jahai he be trying to hype it up he needs me he needs to get back on so he keeps trying to I want to fight him, I want to fight bro, I have my career back, brother, and I'm already like
Oh, you breaking up, champ. You driving.
backwards already. You got to play catch up now. So you're not, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
he's a journeyman. He's a journeyman.
Damn.
He need
Damn.
me.
Journeyman is brutal. Brutal. All right, we got the next one is from Zip Bacino. What's going on, champ? Salute to you, the whole Bay, and my guy, Filthy Rich. What's was
Yes,
the
sir.
experience like being a part of the Buatsi camp for his fight in Saudi Arabia?
Um, Josh is that's like a big bro to me. So it's it was just me helping him out. I wouldn't really say nothing. It was I was out there helping him in London and when we got to Saudi and stuff like that. So uh, my bad. Man, it was a good experience. It was a good experience. All the camps I've been in be a good experience. So you know what I'm saying. It was just some more experience to add to my resume.
Did you end up going to the fight? Did he take
Yeah,
you out?
yeah. No, I was. Yeah, I was there. I was there. I was in.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in
damn.
helping him out sparring from when he was
Bro,
here.
your career's been crazy to be 10-0. You've been to hella countries as a pro, bro. Now you about to
Yeah.
fight in
Oh, you know we 13. You know we 13. I know it's been a while now. You know we 13.
oh my bad. That's what you get for leaving me not seeing you for 7 months, man.
Nah,
We
for
gotta
sure.
we gotta stay tapped in, man. I
Nah,
need to be
no.
your right hand man to go to with all your news, bro.
You gotta come to the
You
bay. You
next
gotta come to
up.
the bay and get some of this footage of me
Oh,
and
I'm
Dre
coming.
training.
I'm coming, definitely. You tell me the next camp, I'm in there.
Nah, it's good.
Let me finish up here. We got Malcolm in New York. If you had a chance to glove up with what the hell, one boxing reporter or podcaster or content creator, who would it be
Yeah.
and why?
Ellie setback.
Why Ellie?
Ellie's just he's just he's a grade A glazer. If they had a D1 scholarship for glazing, Ellie would skip that and go straight from high school to the league. Like it's he's a glazer.
That's hilarious. This interview has been fire, bro. You've been hitting me with the journeyman and the Ellie setback. That shit made it for me. We got Mr. Savi. Hey, champ, what happened? Well, you already answered that to the DHP management. We got Tip Bellis. Thoughts on a fight between Caleb Plant versus Demetrius Andre? Who wins and how?
Uh, that's a good one. That's a good one actually. I will go with Caleb only because I feel Boo Boo has proven he's shown that he gets tired in the later half of the fight. Um, I like Caleb's boxing abilities. I think he'll have a little trouble in the beginning just because Boo Boo's more of a front runner, and he'll come out strong. But I feel Caleb will get him on the back end.
All right. And that is the last one, champ. I do appreciate you. Let me see. This is now May 10th, so we could still get you on. Man, if you could get a good connection, if your hotel is good, let's do it from
Yeah,
out there, man.
nah, for sure, for sure. I'm with it for sure. And then hopefully soon I'll be able to make this announcement. So man, let's. I mean, if you want to
Stay
wait
in
till
touch
then
for
or
sure.
reconnect after, we can do whatever.
All right, bet, champ. Give out your social media if anybody crazy enough not to be following you. And man, congratulations again on all the success and on the big news coming up.
For sure, appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram, official Amari Jones, and follow me on Twitter at Prince Amari 20.
All right. Thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Amari Jones. That was actually